Hello and welcome back to 3 Martini Launch Plays Kerbal Space Program. I am 3 Martini Launch and I am playing Kerbal Space Program. Today I will be continuing my series where I participate in the Versatility Marathon Challenge issued by 700 Nitro Express in the KSP forums. This is episode 3. This challenge is to go to Moho and drop that, you can see all the way at the back of my really long spaceship. I've got to drop that thing off, and it does some kind of experiment on the surface. And you have to have a little science station on the other side with a seismic detector, accelerometer, whatever the thing is called, and check out the seismic activity on the planet. You get bonuses if there's Kerbals on the science station, and you get more Kerbals down and whatnot. So I'm going to get a few bonuses, but this challenge is going to be hard enough. You can see I've got quite a ship going on here. I've got the Universal Mark II up here at the front. I've changed up my lander. I had the smaller Clampetron docking ports on it before, and this thing was just way too wobbly with that kind of stuff. So I've got my lander is more or less the same capabilities, but I just made it with the Clampetron Senior on both top and bottom. I've added a second smaller lander here that's going to land with the science package on the opposite side of the planet. Some pushers, a fuel tank, another pusher, another fuel tank, and then that accelerometer actuator seismic thingy, and you'll get closer views of all these things as the game progresses. So I think that's it for the initial intro. I'll go ahead and switch over to post commentary, and I want to say this thing. There's a couple of more comments. This comes in at 442 part count, which is killing me. I'm pulling at 2 and 3 frames per second at this particular view right here. 305 times this took. Every one of these took a separate launch basically to get it up. You'll see that MechJub here is telling me I've got 4,833 meters per second at Delta V. I think MechJub is lying. I'm going to need probably more than 5,000 meters per second at Delta V to get there, and then another couple of thousand to get home. And I think I've got enough in here. I can certainly drop off these spare fuel tanks. They've got little those tiny little engines on the side, so they can deorbit on and crash onto Moho. And MechJub gets a little confused when there's all these docking ports and different engines that are and are not going to be firing. So I'm pretty hopeful that MechJub is just way miscalculating my Delta V, and I'm hoping the frame per second won't be an issue. Again, I'm looking at fraps as going between 2 and 3 frames per second. So we'll see if this is going to be tolerable or not. So anyways, I'll see you on the other side. And here it is, 4 weeks later when I start the post commentary. Anyways, I go ahead and set up a maneuver node trying to get to Moho and fire up that spaceship and trying to get there. Anyways, I want to apologize for the length of time it's taken me to get this video edited and posted. The holidays have been insane, and there's been some personal BS going on. At any event, whatever, I decided to do the burn in Moho in a couple of laps. I'll go and at periapsis fire for a couple of minutes, and then come back around, fire again. And I eventually ran out one of the fuel tanks, so I'm going to go ahead and scooch it off to the side. No reason to carry that extra fuel. And he's got plenty of RCS, and I think even a little fuel left. He can go ahead and deorbit himself, reconnect, and then go ahead and fire some more when I get down to periapsis. There we go. And I'm looking, we still got 4,500 or so meters per second Delta V coming to Moho. And I'm being told I've got like 2,800 and I need 3,300. Remember when I said I thought MechJub was lying? Turns out MechJub was telling the truth. I don't have enough fuel to get the job done. And in fact, I wind up scraping up every last little bit of fuel. I'm on fumes coming in here trying to tighten up this orbit around Moho. So I'm not going to say I failed the challenge yet. There is a penalty for not having enough fuel. I'm going to have to continue this with a part 2 where I bring more fuel to the mission. And it's going to have to be a lot more fuel. I think I'm going to need probably two of the big reds worth of fuel. Anyways, I do wind up, stop. That's not supposed to be an audible alarm. Anyways, I think I'm going to need two big reds to take care of this. That's a lot of fuel to get to my house. So let's see if I can get it done. And well, I'll see you in the next episode. I want to thank each and every one of you for tuning in. I'm up to like 1,300 views, 14 subscribers. I want to thank each and every one of you, and you too, Mrs. Miller. Good night, everybody.